Well, today we're using my old camera with a fuzzy lens to film the Jeep, which has got a few problems. Chief among them are some roadworthy issues that were obviously not picked up during roadworthy, which is silly. Anyway, one of them are the washer nozzles. This one is sort of working, this one's not working at all, and there's good pressure to them. So we're going to pop the hood, we're going to pull them out, see if we can clean them. The thing about Jeeps, the hood releases are sometimes in confusing places. The old Jeep Cherokee that we had, or this is a Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. We had a Jeep Cherokee Limited, which I think is equivalent to a Liberty, and it was a left-hand drive conversion. And all the other stuff was on the other side. Somewhere here, there is a bonnet release, and we put new gas struts in, so it lifts itself. Now, luckily, we should be able to find the nozzle under here, and that's annoying. The pipe just busted. So that was very brittle pipe. I think I have some more of that, and I think we can pull that through a little bit. We'll see what we can do in a minute. Alright, we've got them out, and we'll just blow through this for a minute. Alright, that's clear. So this is the one that's completely blocked. This one is sort of blocked. I suspect these have some sort of moving element in here to increase the spray. But we're going to take these inside and see if we can clean them out. I just required a pair of needle nose pliers to squeeze these clips in gently before pushing up, and they pretty much just popped out. The hose here is a solid hose that's become quite brittle. I think I've got a roll of this in the shed somewhere. A little bit broke off. We can probably make it work. There's a little bit of slack in there, but these are just rubber push-on fittings, and there's a T-piece here. So we do know there's lots of pressure getting into it. We've checked that with the pump. Alright, so now we're looking at black in a black engine bay with some more black stuff. I found I have a roll of tubing which is pretty much exactly the same size. A little bit less stiff too, which is probably not going to be a bad thing. Hopefully it will push in firmly into this. It feels like it will. Yep. If that piece didn't break off in there, I think that's what's happened. The piece is broken off. Will it go in there? Maybe. And yes, it's definitely broken off in there. I'll have to go and clear that out. Either way, I have spare pipe. Alright, we're going to connect to the air compressor line and blow a bit of air through these. It's got stuff coming through it fairly nicely. Okay, they've both got air going through them pretty nicely. That's good. Now, the other thing I did do is when this is off, I've run that through with a bit of water through it first. In case there's anything floating in the lines, it should have blown all that out as well. Hopefully I've got enough line left there to do that, or I'll have to replace some more. Okay, so I have a bit of a theory. The way this old pipe is just all brittle and crumbling, I reckon a piece of that piping has actually crumbled off and got stuck in the line. We're physically blocking everything. But anyway, we've got our fittings here. We're going to refit them and hook some pipe up. Make things a little easier, I'm going to shut the bonnet or the hood, depending on where you're coming from, and we'll plonk them in that hole first. I'm not sure if these have a right or left setting, depending on what the pressure might be. Some of these would have, I would envisage, a different restriction, being as they're bypassed, but maybe they just, I think the simplest solution is probably the easiest, that they're probably both the same. The right way round. There we go. Right, I think we're going to start from the driver's side first. We're going to discard that whole piece of pipe, which is really, really brittle. We're going to discard that whole thing. And we're going to start from that side and hope that we have to handle the other pipe as little as possible. I think there might be some stuck pipe in this too. Right, this goes on quite firmly, which is what we want. That is on nicely. We'll pop that on before we trim our pipe to length. Go. There's a clip there. There's a clip there. That's where our T-piece needs to go. Hopefully this T-piece will reach, which is about to there. These are nice flush cutters. Alright, hopefully that's sealed up enough. This we need to pull a little bit of slack through, if we can get away without the pipe snapping. Alright, so we can work out this crazy thing here. We want to go on accessories. Which one's the washer? I think is that washer? No, that's headlights. Okay. Okay, only one's working now. I think the line blew off. Yep, the line definitely blew off somewhere in here. There's water all over the place there. And there is water all over the place here. I think that's not quite the right diameter. Let's see if I've got some other hose. Alright, I have some vinyl hose that is a size up, and I also have some that's a size down. Let's see if size up fits. If anything fits with the run up. Let's try this stuff. It's much tighter in there, and it'll still fit into the saddles. Let's try this. Pop this bit over. What do we need lengthwise for this? A little bit extra this time, I think. Give us some maneuvering room. We might need to make a slight taper. I'm going to pull this off. Much easier. You know what I could do? Pretty sure this is going to fit straight over that. I think it will. How about that? And we'll put this in the glove box. See if that fits. Alright. Try again. Alright. See what we get now. That's better. Alright. Getting lots of windscreen washer power now. Beautiful. Now, there are fans on the headlights in here, and one of them is rattling. Sounds like an angry cicada. Alright, we're good. I'll leave that be for now. Alright, what I will do in the near future is I will find some more pipe for it. In the meantime, whack that in there with the diagnostic tool. Alright, and that keeps the wife happy. Alright, we'll see you in another video, and hopefully it's not a Jeep one.